Year to you. My name is Bree Riley, and this practice is designed to really help you solidify your intention for the new year. So I would like to challenge you in this class and in general this year to think about your resolutions a little bit differently, especially if you had set some resolutions last year that maybe you don't even remember, or you know for a fact you did not follow through with. I think a lot of times we set these big goals or these, I'm gonna eat healthier, I'm gonna work out 5 times a week, and all of these like to-dos, rather than thinking about our to-feels. So the most important way we change our life is focusing our intention and our energy and our efforts on how we want to feel. So that is what we're gonna focus today's practice on, is how would you like to feel this year? Like, how do you wanna feel when you get to December 31st this year? How do you want to look back and say, what was this a year of? Was it a year of joy? Was it a year of feeling abundant? Was it a year of feeling maybe really satisfied or content in your life rather than always kind of seeking for the next thing? Whatever it may be for you. So come to your mat, start seated, let's begin. Sitting in a comfortable position that you'd like, maybe closing your eyes if you're comfortable with it, and start to just take some deep breaths. Relax your shoulders. Maybe shift to get a little bit more comfortable if you can. And just feel your body here. Notice how you're feeling. Check in with your energy level. Are you sleepy? Are you awake? And then check in with your mind. How present are you? Is your mind here? And if it's not, where is it? What's it thinking about? Keep breathing deep. And then check in with your heart. How are you feeling today emotionally? What sort of feelings are present for you right now? Of your mind to keep in mind as you move through your practice. We show up with a different mind, a different body, and a different heart every time we come to our mat. So it's important to the very first thing that we do is to check in. How am I? What am I coming into my practice with? And that can better help tailor our energy and how we're feeling within our practice to kind of get more of what we want out of our practice. So coming to some nice deep breaths again. And I'd like you to think about this year, 2021. How would you like to feel? Really try to avoid thinking about how you don't want to feel, right? Like, oh, I don't want to feel a certain way, but spin it in a positive light. I do want to feel blank. For now, don't really worry about the actions it takes to get there. Like if you want to feel healthy, don't necessarily focus your energy on, oh, I need to feel healthy, so I need to eat better, I need to exercise more. But just that feeling of health itself. So whatever the feeling is you'd like to feel this year, just sit with that for a moment, for a couple of breaths. And intentions are powerful in the way that we set them, and we don't even have to continually come back to them or think about them, but they're like a seed. And these seeds that we plant will inevitably grow. So for now, set your intention aside, trusting that it is already beginning to manifest. And take a nice, really deep breath, breathing all the way in. Fill up your belly, fill up your lungs, all the way up to your collarbones. Hold it at the top. Maybe take one more sip of air, and a big open mouth sigh, let it go. Open your eyes, come back into your space, into your room. And again, any comfortable seat. I'm gonna switch mine for Shavasana, or just a nice easy pose, crisscross applesauce. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. As you inhale, reach your right hand, lift it up and over. Big side stretch. You have the option of dropping down to your elbow, or you can press with your hand and really press your rib cage up over the side. Make sure you rotate your palm down towards the ground. Take a couple deep breaths. So we'll use the remainder of our class, switch sides. to just open ourselves up for the new year, and maybe even to let go of some things you're still holding on to from the past year. Big full breaths. Really think about breathing into your side ribs. Next inhale, just going back and forth. Maybe inhaling as you come up and exhaling as you bend over. And moving at your own pace. Don't worry about mine. Breathing in and breathing out. It's so nice to have a reset. Feel your body here, feel your breath. Notice how you're feeling. One more time each side. This time, as you reach up and over with your right arm, maybe rotate your chest up towards the ceiling, bending your elbows. So you're cactusing, you're opening your chest up. And then as you exhale, collapsing the shoulder, bend and curl your belly and sweep forward. Sweeping all the way around, we'll come up onto the other side. Again, taking a side bend. Maybe rotating your chest open towards the ceiling, bending your elbow, cactus, spread your fingers nice and wide. Big inhale. As you exhale, round and curl, sweep forward. Move through this a couple of times. Inhaling to cactus. Exhaling to sweep through. Just moving out through your spine, through your body, opening your shoulders. One more time, each side. Last time, last side. This time, bending forward and stay. Reaching forward, maybe walk your fingertips a little bit farther forward. And if you find that you're more here, A-okay, right? So don't stress it. Just holding as far as your body is cool with. And remember that comparison is the thief of joy. So don't worry what I do in my practice or what anybody else ever does in their practice. You are always exactly where you need to be. Keep walking your hands maybe a little bit farther forward, wherever that is for you. Deep breath. Pull your belly in, round and curl your spine all the way back up, and then come into tabletop, all fours. I'm gonna rotate this way. So bringing your knees right underneath your hips, hands right underneath your shoulders, spread your fingers wide. If you ever have wrist pain in yoga, it's a sign there's too much pressure on them. So instead, press solid into the palms of your hands and then grip with your fingers, okay? So that way your hands are sharing the load and your wrists aren't taking the whole thing. As you inhale, drop your belly down, lift your chest and your chin up. As you exhale, tuck and curl, tucking your chin in, pressing through your shoulders. Two more like this, breathe in. Exhale, tuck and curl. Last one, inhale. Exhale, tuck and curl. Next, inhale, coming back to a neutral spine. Walk your hands just a little bit farther forward. Tuck your toes underneath you, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, press through your feet, lift your hips up towards the ceiling, coming into downward facing dog. Make sure your hands are right in line with your shoulders. Feet are right underneath your hips, not too wide or too narrow on either. Bend through one knee, then the other. Working to get our ears between our shoulders or between our biceps here, so our head isn't too far forward or too pressed beyond. It's okay if your legs are bent. It's okay if your heels are lifted, especially if you have tight backs of your legs or hamstrings. This tends to be what your posture looks like, and it's not wrong, okay? It's just a little tighter, no biggie with that. That's why we do yoga, to stretch us out. You never have to be flexible to do yoga. That's how we become flexible. It's like saying I can't lift weights because I'm not strong. Well, you have to start lifting weights, right? You start with what you can, and then you build strength. Take an inhale, shift forward to plank just for a moment. Grip your fingers, right? So we're pressing into our palm, pulling our belly in nice and tight, squeezing our fingers, and then press back for downward facing dog. Next, inhale, reach your right leg up towards the ceiling. See if you can keep your toes pointing down the whole time. So we don't let our hips open up all crazy. Look between your hands, take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, step your right foot as far forward as you can. So you're trying to get it towards the right thumb. If it falls a little short, you can always use your hand to help press your foot forward. Coming into a nice big lunge, keep your hands on the ground for a moment. Maybe roll your shoulders back, pull your chest forward. And then start to really press down through your feet, especially pressing down through your front heel. Squeeze your inner thighs together. See if maybe you can take your hands to your thigh or your arms all the way up for Crescent Lunge, Anjaneyasana. Dial your pinkies in just slightly, so we're just gently rotating the shoulders in. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, maybe try leaning forward. Next, inhale, reach diagonally. So really press. Big transition. We're going to step our feet together. Reaching forward, stepping our feet together. Come all the way up. Take a nice big inhale. Look up, reach up. And as you exhale, pull your hands into your heart. Next, inhale, reach your hands up. And as you exhale, you can swan dive or fold with your hands through center, but folding forward. Hang here for a moment in your forward fold. It's, again, okay if your legs are bent. If you have any blocks or props that you can put under your hands, it's really nice. They make great friends. Shift your weight forward into the balls of your feet. Make sure you have light, fluffy marshmallow heels, so you should be able to bounce them, no weight. Take a moment to just breathe. Relax your shoulders. Stretching out through the back of your legs, maybe down through your spine. Maybe shake your head out, yes and no. One more breath here. Pressing through your hands, pull your belly in, stepping right back to down dog, and we'll practice that same transition on the other side. Inhale, lifting your left leg up. Keep your toes pointing down towards the ground. Look between your hands. Exhale, step your left foot as far forward as you can. Try to get it towards the thumb, but don't stress it if it falls a little bit shorter. Let your hips drop down. Take a moment and stretch here. Notice how your legs are feeling. If things are a little tighter, that's okay. Squeeze through your inner thighs. Press through your front heel. Try not to grip your toes too hard on your front foot. Maybe hands come up to your thigh. Relax your shoulders. And then sweep your arms up. Pinkies are dialed in. Shoulders are still a little bit relaxed here. Just a little bit of a press up. Awesome work. One more breath. Maybe as you exhale, leaning forward. Take one more inhale, really reach forward, big transition, reach up diagonally, so not straight forward and not all the way up towards the ceiling. So that nice little happy medium, stab your feet together, reach your hands up, breathe in, look up, reach up, exhale, hands to heart. Next, inhale, press your hands straight back up. As you exhale, fold forward. Planting your hands down. This time, keep your left foot forward and step your right foot back. We're going to rotate our back foot open, coming into a warrior two. So I want my front heel to line up with the center or the arch of my back foot. Press strong through your legs, knees stacked over ankles, sweeping up for a warrior two. Moving through just a little gentle flow here as you breathe in. Keep your shape, especially keep the bend. Just reach up and back with your left arm. As you exhale, come back to a T, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior, reaching up and back. Exhale, warrior two. Last one, inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Same transition we've been practicing. Reach up diagonally. Maybe you let the right hand sweep down and up to kind of help you transition back up. Big inhale, reach up. Straight away, fold forward. We'll switch sides. Maybe inhale, halfway lift if you'd like the flow of it. And as you exhale, planting the hands down, left foot steps back this time. Spin your heel down. Toe heel your front foot till you have your heel lined up with your back arch. The farther apart your legs are, the more intense this posture is, so find what works for you. Squeeze through your inner thighs. Windmill your arms up, and then come up nice and high. Take a look down. Make sure that your head is stacked right on top of your hips, right? So we're not leaning forward here. Our hips aren't tilting in any funky directions. They're right underneath us as if we were simply standing. Keep your legs, the integrity of your posture with the bend. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Arms to a T. Move through two more. Just feel your breath. Feel your motion here. Breathing in. Just a little baby flow. Exhale. One more. Let your legs burn. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Reach diagonally up. Maybe sweep the left hand this time as you step your left foot to meet the right. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Maybe your hands come to your shins. We're just creating a flat back here. As you exhale, plant your hands down, step to plank. And we're just gonna hold here, a little bit of energizing for our new year. New year, new me. If you'd like, maybe drop your knees down or you can stay lifted. Especially if you feel like your lower back is giving out or you're getting that bow look through your body, please drop your knees down, holding just for a little bit more. Slow your breath down. One more. Nice and gentle, you can lower to your knees. If your strength is there, maybe stay on your toes, shifting forward, coming all the way down onto our belly. So again, maybe you go from a push-up or you go from your knees, but coming all the way down onto your belly. Squeeze your elbows towards each other. Untuck your toes. Scoot back a little bit here. Press into the tops of your feet. Squeeze your booty nice and tight. Breathe in. Lift your chin, lift your chest. As you exhale, slowly rolling down. Keep your elbows hugged in the whole time, rolling through. Let's do 3 more of these. Breathing in, baby cobra. Exhale, rolling down. Keep your glutes squeezing. Anytime you're in a back bend, make sure your booty is squeezing. Butt cheeks are nice and tight. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale. Maybe this time you stay. Maybe you walk your hands to the top 2 corners of your mat, squeezing your glutes, pressing into the tops of your feet. Maybe you try crawling up a little bit higher, but just go to wherever your back is cool with. Think about pressing your chest forward to take a little bit of pressure off. If there's ever a pinching sensation, you're too far, please lower down. One more breath. Nice and gentle, lowering down. Bring your hands back along your ribs if you reached forward. Pressing yourself back to child's pose. Squeeze your elbows in, push through your hands, pull your belly in. We're just gonna sit back onto our heels. You can open your knees up wide if you'd like or keep them as they are. Take a moment, forehead to mat. Slow your breath down. And we'll just do one more little flow with all of these things connected together. So on your next inhale, reach your hands forward. Shift your weight forward. And then as you exhale, tuck your toes, press back for downward facing dog. Putting all of our little pieces together. Inhale, right leg lifts. As you exhale, step towards your right thumb. Crescent Lunge, Anjaneyasana. Drop your hips down, squeeze and rise up. This time as you exhale, dip your chest. So we're gonna swing our arms back, airplane. Palms point down towards the ground, pinkies pull together. Next, inhale, sweep your arms back up. As you exhale, open up, warrior two. Just adjusting your feet slightly. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Feel your body here. Let's do one more. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Feel your breath, slow it down. And as you exhale, reach forward, step your feet together. Big inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Step back, downward facing dog, or you can take a quick chaturanga if that's more your style. Next, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left foot to left thumb. Drop your hips, squeeze and rise up. Big inhale. As you exhale, sweep your hands behind you, pull your core in, pinkies pull together. Inhale, windmill all the way open. Warrior two, rotate your hips, rotate your back toes, they should be pointing forward. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Slow your breath down, relax your toes, one more breath. Inhale, reaching back. Exhale, warrior two. And then transitioning, take an inhale. Use your exhale, step your feet together, sweep your arms up. Exhale, bow forward, good job. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, plant your hands down, step back for child's pose. So you can step back for down dog, then open your knees nice and wide, and let your chest fall down between your thighs. Forehead to mat, take a nice deep breath. Let it go. Feel your body here. Check in again. How's your body feeling now? How's your mind? Are you more present? How's your heart doing? Take one more moment here, just relaxing your hips towards your heels. It's okay if they don't touch yet. It's okay if this isn't a very comfortable position for you yet. And then on your next inhale, pressing up. Sweep your legs around and come to take a seat with your knees in towards your chest. So I like to call this pose seed because this is the place where we plant positive affirmations or positive seeds. So take a moment, give yourself a little hug. You can have your head lifted, you can tuck your head down, you can rock or stay still, kind of find what works best for you in this pose. Take a nice deep breath. And in spirit of the new year, our affirmations will be New Year focused. And when we say our affirmations, again, we want to keep them positive. So it's not, I do not want blank. You more so speak to what you do want. So maybe, for instance, you say, I am happy this year. Or I choose joy this year. This is a year filled with abundance. So speaking positive things, maybe as if they've already happened for you, if you'd like to manifest things. This is the year I make $1 million, whatever it might be for you. Or perhaps just coming back to that simple feeling that you'd like to feel this year. And saying it again as if it's already happened. I was happy this year. I am grateful for my feelings of contentedness this year. Breathe slow and feel the mantras that you're saying, these positive affirmations that you are saying. That's the most important part, the feel, not the say, but the feel. Maybe saying your final two. And then relaxing your arms and coming into your Shavasana. So laying onto your back, any comfortable position that works for you. Shift, get comfortable. You can use any props that you'd like. In general, palms up is for receiving, palms down is for more grounding if you've been feeling chaotic. Closing your eyes. I'm gonna chill out our music. Relax your shoulders. Start to take some nice slow breaths. And see if you can start to redirect your breath into your belly. So allowing it to kind of pass through the upper chest and then to really fill up your lower lungs and then expanding your diaphragm or your belly outwards as you breathe in. And then allowing it to gently fall and pull in as you exhale. Soften your jaw, relaxing your hands and feet. And I'd like to invite you for your Shavasana. If you feel like you've been holding on to anything this past year, I know a lot has happened for a lot of us, and if you feel like it's still kind of bogging you down, then I'd like to encourage you to let it go with each exhale. Surrendering the disappointment, maybe the frustration, maybe the hardship. maybe even just loosening your grip if you're not quite ready to let go of these things yet. But each inhale, filling up with that feeling you want this year. And each exhale, letting go of anything from last year that's not serving you. Inhaling what you want and exhaling what you no longer want. Can you relax just a little bit more here?